Jacking that bitch for a mini short to talk about a particular topic that's been surfacing on the internet. Basically, what I have in the background is WWE 2K16. All right, I got Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker, just to provide something in the background for the ADD folks out there. But apparently, Survivor Series, we all know, is going down tomorrow, right? And also, make sure you tune in to our post-pay-per-view response. As we always do every month, Lyoko Lion will be a part of that, Nelson, and whomever else might want to check that out. So, with that being said, ISIS, or there's rumors that ISIS wants to conduct activity, so to speak, during Survivor Series. Now, WWE has already made a formal statement stating that unless they really have hard evidence, the show is going to go on as planned in Atlanta. They're also working with local authorities and FBI to ensure that nothing goes down. But it's getting to a point where this group, something has to be done about them, because it's getting kind of out of hand. Because now people are in a state of fear, literally, like, oh, we can't do this because ISIS is gonna do something, or ISIS is gonna mess with people at Times Square for New Year's and things like that. And we can't live like that. That's not what I went overseas twice for. It's not what my brothers and sisters in the uniform sacrificed their lives for. It's just something now that a lot of folks, and I can't say what I truly feel about how we got to this state to begin with, because I would say that you can't force diplomacy in that region, considering that that's just not how they live. When you had people like Gaddafi and Saddam Hussein, I was talking to my brother-in-law, and basically said, in order to deal with wolves, you need a bigger wolf, the alpha male. You know what I mean? You can't be docile dealing with savagery like that. Having met many people from that region while I was over in Kuwait, Iraq, Afghanistan, it's just, the extremists don't understand that there's just, you can't halt people's way of life and take, like, Islam or a religious crusade. But then again, Christianity back in the day, medieval times, with the whole, crusades, which none of them were a success. There was nothing but bloodshed and nonsense. But it's just, ISIS is out of control. Saddam, when he was in power, pretty much was kind of like the checks and balances. I was telling someone, if you go to like a particular part of the ocean and you have sharks out there, somebody doesn't like a shark, they go and get rid of the shark. All of a sudden you have an abundance of jellyfish on shore. Why is that? Because the sharks feed on jellyfish, right? So that's basically what happened. The last administration went in there, pulled Saddam out, and granted, he was doing war crimes and all that. I learned a lot about Saddam when he was out there, but it's just they took away the checks and balances. So now there's nobody to police up these assholes over there who are causing all these problems, and now we have major issues where it's spread all over the world. I mean, what happened in Paris, crying shame, and it's not to say that Saddam, Gaddafi, or anything of them are good, but it kept that problem contained in that region. So take a bow. Again, some people might not agree with what I said, but if you really think about it, this didn't get as bad until they went, well, certain folks decided, hey, get rid of this person, get rid of that person. Now the ones that were bracing us from the issues, it's now everybody's problem. ISIS, I don't know, wow. I mean, first there's the Taliban, Al-Qaeda. Now you're dealing with ISIS, who they're so extreme. It's like their attacks, I don't know if they're random or what's the mindset, but you had some people talking about, oh, I'll be pissed off if I can't see Survivor Series, and I'd rather the performers and the audience members be safe. I don't know what they plan on doing overall, but prayers to everybody's well-being with that, but something has to be done about ISIS. And unfortunately, you know, I some people might think I gotta be careful with what I say, but Vladimir Putin, I think, has the right approach. You gotta deal with beast in a beastly manner. You can't be docile and try to look good in front of the UN, NATO, and all that stuff. Fuck them up. Fuck that shit, man. Like, really. If I had to go back there or go to war against people like ISIS, man, I would have no mercy for the stuff that they're doing. And for those who were keeping up on current events, there's another ISIS propaganda video showing, I think it was an 8-year-old boy. I think they were speculating the age, but a young kid. ISIS had 2 prisoners and had this young boy kill these grown-ass men. Like, wow. If anything, extreme people need to be dealt with in extreme manners. I don't care how it looks to the world, but think of what Batman said in The Dark Knight when he was dealing with Heath Ledger's Joker. He had to struggle with what he would have to become to stop people like the Joker. So, I mean, even when he was dealing, talking to Lucius Fox and say, hey, you know, I need this machine, I gotta track the Joker, and bam, then you can destroy it. I think it's gonna come down to it if we do nothing. If our elected officials do nothing, they actually are part of the problem. They're not doing what's needed to take care of this threat because it's spreading. And I remember something that the Red Dragon said, where you got to be careful with the decisions that are made. Not look, WWE's pay-per-view is being threatened. Then, like, hell, what's gonna happen next? A basketball game, Super Bowl? I mean, and then not only that, you got the possibility of refugees being allowed into the country. Be careful of the Trojan horse. Be careful of the Trojan horse. The enemy is a very adaptable enemy. They're very resourceful. So, we're just a small podcast show, but I'm just saying extreme measures need to be taken against extreme people. Vince McMahon, Mark Paul LaFest, aka Triple H, Stephanie, and to all the WWE corporation, please be safe. I'm pretty sure a lot of the strategies to ensure the safety of all is not going to be made public, because that would be foolish to do so, but I'm pretty sure they have measures in place that are going to keep or mitigate any major issues. Again, prayers sent out. This has been Alex Lexus. I just wanted to report that, yeah, ISIS is on some other shit. And I'm just hoping that they are dealt with someday. And if I have to, don my uniform and go over there, if called, the Call of Duty, literally, to assist in doing that, so be it. But something has to be done about ISIS. With that being said, this has been Alex Lexus of the New Gaming Order. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. You know, just weigh in. Let me know what you guys think. It's kind of scary with the times that we're living in. So, this has been Alex Lexus. I'm out like the Juggernaut, bitch. See you guys next.